everybody. It's been a while since I have posted anything, and I just wanted everybody to know that I am still around and I'm still on this journey. Actually, I have really been doing extremely well. My nervous system has calmed down, and like I've said in a million other videos, well, I don't have a million videos, but what I've said is that your nervous system will heal on its own. It'll calm down on its own, and that is exactly what has happened. I really didn't believe that for the longest time, because of the emotion of fear that I was feeling all the time, that I just didn't believe there was no way that my nervous system would calm down on my own and everything would decrease, like the fear and all the other things I was feeling that were so scary. So I've been doing really good, and basically if I have a little bit of fear thinking about doing something, I will just go forward and just do, keep moving throughout the day and keep doing things. And this morning, my mornings have been really good. I've been waking up and not having any of the cortisol, the tingling arms, nothing. It's been very, very amazing, except for this morning. So this morning, and I went to bed really late, but this morning I woke up and I was having a bad dream. I was having a dream that a bunch of balloons were around my face, and I could breathe, but I could hear, I think, my daughter talking, but I couldn't see because I had all these balloons around my face, and I was telling my daughter I wanted to tell her to pop the balloons, but I didn't want her to leave. I wanted her to find a needle or something to pop the balloons. I wanted them off my face. They were like wrapped around my whole head, and it was kind of a scary dream, kind of a claustrophobic dream. And I woke up and I felt the adrenaline. So that means that as I was sleeping, my brain, the dream that I was having, my brain didn't know the difference whether it was actually happening or not. So my body started releasing adrenaline. So when I woke up, I've got a little bit of adrenaline, and I started feeling that. That little bit of, but it's not as intense as it used to be. It's different. I can rationalize it. I still have the tingly arms, and it's a very familiar feeling, and I know it's not coming back. And also I can tell myself that I like this feeling, and that it's okay for it to be there. So one of the strangest parts of recovering from anxiety is that recovery doesn't always feel like recovery. I mean, that hit me like that when I woke up, and I started, it makes you think that you're backpedaling, and that's ridiculous, but it's to be expected because stress happens, and you've got to be prepared to feel the stress, and it's not going to be perfect. Every day is not going to be perfect. You're going to have amazing days, but you're still going to have stressful moments. And so if you've had anxiety for years, your brain has been trained to believe that the world's unpredictable and potentially dangerous. Sorry. And it's very conditioned. So it's spent like thousands of hours. Your brain has scanning for threats, releasing stress hormones, tightening your muscles, increasing your heart rate, and making breathing shallower and keeping you ready to react. And over time, that state becomes your body's normal. And that was me. And I'm still healing. And when they say it takes a long time, be patient, I've said that so many times in my videos. Man, they're not kidding. It takes a long time for your nervous system to heal. But when you're healing begins, your mind may actually become calmer before your body gets the message. And I've heard that many times. That's why people say things like, I don't feel mentally anxious anymore, but my body still does. And nothing is wrong, but I still wake up with that awful feeling. And I know I'm okay, but it doesn't feel like it. And that's what I was experiencing this morning. Your nervous system simply takes longer to trust that it's safe. Think of it like living next to railroad tracks. At first, every train startles you, but after years, your brain expects trains all the time. Even if the trains stop running, your body may still brace itself every morning because that's what it's learned to do. Recovery is teaching your nervous system that the trains have stopped. When you wake up, when you wake up, your body naturally produces a surge of hormones that help you become alert for the day. Everybody experiences this, but if your nervous system has been sensitized by months or years of anxiety, you may interpret that normal surge as danger. You wake up and you immediately think, oh no, here it comes again. I did that so many mornings. Then your body notices you're paying attention, so it sends more sensations. Your heart may beat faster, your stomach may tighten, your muscles are tense. Then your brain says, see, something really is wrong. It's like this loop. And during recovery, that loop slowly weakens. Not because the sensations disappear overnight, but because your brain gradually stops treating them as emergencies. Your body is relearning safety. Imagine you've been clenching your fists for 10 years. When someone tells you to relax them, they don't instantly feel normal. They might ache, they might tremble, they may even feel strange because you're not used to being relaxed. Your nervous system works similarly. And recovery can feel uncomfortable because your body is literally learning something it hasn't practiced in a long time, which is safety. As for instance, like my jaw clenching. I'm still clenching my jaw. And then I realize that I'm clenching my jaw because my teeth start to hurt. And I have to tell myself, stop clenching your jaw. And that is a habit that I formed for the past 2 years, or it's been like almost 3 years. And I formed that habit, and I'm still doing it. Even though I'm not having intense anxiety, I'm going places, I'm doing things. I went to my grandson's graduation just recently. I had a lot of fun. It was nice. But looking back on the years of anxiety, these things develop. And a lot of people describe something surprising. They don't just notice they feel better. They realize how much anxiety had quietly shaped their entire life. Like I remember avoiding trips, avoiding going out eating, especially driving. Always wondering if I was going to panic, always scanning my body for symptoms, and I was always asking, what if something happens? It becomes so normal. I didn't even realize that I was living my life around anxiety. Then, as you're recovering, you begin noticing something different. You drive somewhere, and you realize you weren't thinking about your heartbeat. You watch a movie, and you realize you weren't monitoring your breathing. You wake up, and you realize you forgot to check how anxious you felt. Those moments are easy to miss, but they're huge milestones. Many people expect recovery to mean becoming the person they were before anxiety. Sometimes that's true, but many people discover something even deeper. They become a different person. That's so true because I wanted to feel the way that I felt before, and I kept thinking about that all the time. And that's okay because I pretty much feel the way I used to, but my outlook is very different on things, and I also feel like I have more control of my emotions in my life now because I know that shit's gonna happen, and I know that I'm going to handle it. I know how I'm going to handle it. You know, after struggling for years, um, my ordinary moments, they feel extraordinary. I'm so grateful. You know, like drinking coffee on a quiet morning like this morning, or taking a walk, laughing without analyzing how you feel. You know, I used to feel happy moments when I was right in the middle of it, and then I would feel really uncomfortable because I was feeling a happy moment, and then it would bring me right back to where I had been. You know, I'd be worried about that. But like sleeping through the night, I'm doing that now, and those things can feel like gifts because you remember what it was like when they seemed impossible. Many people also become more compassionate. They understand invisible struggles in a way they never did before, and that's very true. And recovery isn't always joyful. Sometimes there's sadness. You may look back and think, I lost so many years. I missed so much. Why did I spend all that time afraid? Those thoughts are understandable. I went through that. But it's also worth remembering that during those years, you were doing your best with the nervous system you had. You weren't choosing fear. Your brain was trying, sometimes overzealously, to protect you. Healing doesn't erase the past, but it often changes how you see it. And one of the hardest lessons is that good days and bad days can exist side by side. You might have a wonderful week, then one rough morning arrives and the temptation is to think, I'm back to square one. But in reality, the recovery often looks like climbing a mountain through fog. Some days the fog rolls in and you can't see how far you've come, but you've still climbed the mountain. And a bad day doesn't erase months of progress, which is, me this morning having a bad dream. While I'm in the sleep state, my body starts releasing adrenaline. I wake right up and I'm feeling the adrenaline, and I'm telling myself, you know what, I'm just going to keep doing what I plan to do today. This isn't going to stop me. One bad day, I know if I have one off day, that I'm going to get right back on track. And this is normal, and it's okay. It's okay to have one bad day. But the amazing thing about the brain is that it's adaptable. The same nervous system that learned fear can learn safety. The same brain that learned to scan for danger can learn to notice peace. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens through hundreds of ordinary days where nothing dramatic occurs. Your brain slowly collects evidence. I woke up and I was okay. That sensation passed. Nothing terrible happened. I handled today. Eventually those experiences outweigh the old fearful ones. And I do look back a lot. When I'm having a shitty day, I will look back and go, look, I got through today. And then my brain will go, oh, look, she got through today. And that's how your brain learns. So when you're having a shitty day, your brain is learning. And it watches you, and you get through that day. And then your brain goes, okay, we can get through another day perfectly fine. She doesn't need that anymore. But people who recover often describe a quiet kind of freedom. Not endless happiness, not never feeling anxious again, but the freedom from constantly thinking about anxiety. They stop measuring every sensation. They stop wondering if today will be the day. It doesn't happen that way. You don't just one day heal. It's a very slow process. And life becomes about living again instead of monitoring. Why did I monitor every symptom back in the day? And it feels like it was like a long time ago, but it was not that long ago. And when I look back, I often realize that anxiety convinced me that I was fragile. And I've learned something very different. That I've always been strong, and I still am. But it did take away my confidence. That fear did. It took away my confidence. It took away, it didn't take it from me. It made me feel like I didn't have it anymore. And every day now I realize I'm strong. I realize that I've always been who I am. It just didn't feel like it. You can live through years of fear, uncertainty, setbacks, and disappointment, and you're still here. And it doesn't mean that the struggle wasn't real. It means that you are stronger than anxiety led you to believe. And from everything, that you've went through, everything that if you're carrying grief, grief itself keeps the nervous system activated. So it's possible that you're healing from anxiety while also asking your body to process significant loss. And those two experiences can overlap, making recovery feel slower than it actually is. I am still grieving. I'm sure that a lot of the grief has felt like anxiety when I've had to separate the two, and I'm learning to do that. I've never experienced this kind of grief. So, sometimes as people are recovering, they have what feels like a visit from the old anxiety. It can happen after a bad night's sleep, an illness, grief, a stressful event, or even a vivid dream. But the sensation feels so familiar that the first thought is, oh no, I'm back. It's coming back. But often it passes because the nervous system now knows how to recover. It's not starting over, it's responding to a temporary trigger. So if you wake up from a bad dream like I did this morning, instead of saying, why am I feeling adrenaline? You need to gently remind yourself that you had a frightening dream. Your body woke up in the middle of a stress response. This feeling is familiar, but familiar doesn't mean dangerous. And I've had many peaceful mornings recently, and one difficult morning doesn't erase that progress. So today, be gentle with yourself. And if the adrenaline is there, let it be there without assuming it means anything is wrong. And if it gradually fades over the course of the morning or afternoon, that would fit with what we'd expect after an intense dream and a nervous system that's still learning to settle. And I just want everyone to know that you're going to get there, and you're going to be okay.